Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, whenever and wherever you are. This is DJayH, and, well, we're in Blacklake. Uh, that note we found on Honor said that Gothwan had fled to the Blacklake district. Well, it's nasty out here. Sludge from the lake, um, were-rats crawling the streets, and, of course, whole roving bands of Nasher thugs. We've got uh, Private Hawthadon over in the standing there by the torch there, told us to go go search for clues to his appearance. There was another lady over there, standing there by the flag, who gave us a quest to retrieve some stolen goods. So we'll do that as well. But there's a human quest over here, so let's scout stone.
Hello there. Are you the one the higher-up sent to help me clean up this mess? Well, let me fill you in. The situation in Blacklake is bad. These sons of Alagondar have driven off most of the citizenry, but some refuse to leave their homes. The Nashers responded by boarding them up in there, robbing anyone in the street, and setting fire to buildings. The first thing we're going to need to do is rescue any trapped citizens we can find.
So that is the human quest line, and of course every race and every class has their own set of quests. We're gonna go this way because there's already people there. Hi, we're a rat. How you doing? In this case, if you couldn't hear, and let me know in the comments because my hearing's different than yours. This quest is to find these buildings that have been boarded up and let people out of the burning buildings. Yeah, the Nasher faction in Pen and Paper, not quite such comic villains. There's a map. Let's see. Evacuate citizens. What else? There we go. Hi, how you doing? Okay. Symbol of Tempest. That's another of the how do you want to say? That is another crafting utensil. What does? We'll talk about that later. Yeah, Meltsmith and Artificing. Let's see. I need to get that third clue, which is over here. No, this is the... The third clue's down there. Where's the... Should have been a cleric. You know, that's one of the fun things. Another symbol of Morden. There are zombies here. I don't like undead. Not a fan. I really can't say I'm a fan. Any kind. Zombies, vampires, lich queens, dread servitors. Yeah, the end game is not very pleasant for me. Hi. And the final door is over here. ID scroll and some coin. Now, when we hit level 10, let's turn in these quests right quick. Dead again! Oh well, not the first time.
You've done good work. Never let it be said that Lord Neverever cares nothing for the safety of his citizens.
Let's come over here. What's this? That is... Oh. Blacklake needs you. Hubert Windcastle. You don't know me, but I could use your help. Meet me in the Blacklake district just beyond the first bridge. We're keeping out of sight, so keep your eyes peeled. That would be the Thieves quest. Okay, Fat Fingers, let's get it. One more PowerPoint. Now, this is still locked, so there's no point in getting Lashing Blade yet. Let's go ahead and update Sly Flourish. Get an extra 10% damage. That should bump it to 45 to 54. There we go. And Hothodon has this dead rats. We're gonna go on a sewer crawl. And that should take us through this episode. And I will do this skirmishes. And you'll want to do that, especially on a free-to-play run. Let's go ahead and get moving. On a free-to-play run, you want to do the skirmish event every time you can. Just grind them. Why? Because it's 1,000 astral diamonds per run. And 1,000 astral, and that's just 2 Zen. Yeah, at current rates. But you don't have to use all of it for Zen. You can use it in the auction house to get better gear. You need... You'll need it for you'll need the astral diamonds for in-game stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at the equipment that we're getting here. If you notice, all of them have prefix names. Cruel Amulet, Protecting Amulet, Restoring Amulet. Okay. Each of them has a meaning. Cruel is crit. Protecting is defense. Restoring is lifesteal. What are your others? Power is smiting. Deflect is, or parrying is deflect. Armor pen, I believe, is piercing. We'll figure it out when we find one. Grab that. Hit this. I don't know, well, I know why I do that. It forced a habit jumping over that because I don't play a lot of rogues. Even though I main a rogue, I don't play a lot of them. I don't know why I do that either. Okay, so even a dodge, you take the poison damage. And is there anything back here? No, there's not. Okay. And yes, I could have used a potion there, but why bother healing 1,000 when you're only down about 400 hit points? Scum, scum, scum. Minion we will blink to the... And I happen to know that there is a boss fight right over top of that, so we will come back here to heal up. The dead rat nest is just on the other side of it. Is there anything up there? I've never looked. I don't know that I can get up there to look. Nah. If it is, there's nothing worth having. Okay, here's the boss arena. And we get flea bottom. I didn't notice it on the last one. There is... I do like the new UI for the bosses. Okay, what else is here? Some greaves, can't use those. An altar, can't use that. And Gothwan. Okay, he's pleading for clemency, turning state's evidence. We'll grab the adventurer boots. What do? Plus 6 defense, plus 24 movement. We'll take that. Movement's always good. And, yeah. Hit the switch. Opens and drains that. Now, I am curious, because... well, I'm a curious sort. Take a look. We have 162. Do I get any XP for disarming the trap? No, I don't. Okay, good enough. Let's not bother with the rest then. Am I stuck? Yeah, just a little. Okay, come on. Alright, there's the turn in. Next one. Now let's take a look. Okay, we opened up that third slot. So let's go ahead and get a level in the Lashing Blade. It's doing 174 to 206 damage. Now this number here that you see me pointing out, that is after, that is the total damage. That will change based on your power and your yeah, basically on your, depending on your power. Is there any? Okay. I also get to choose an amulet, restoring, or protecting, or cruel. Um. Well, since I'm not selling any of these, we'll take a look at lifesteal is under the defensive abilities. If I get that 11 lifesteal, I get 1% damage gained as hit points. Since I'm doing 45 to 54, that's half a point. That's not really worth it. Defense or crit. I don't have any crit. I have 0 crit chance. Okay, that's not crit. I have 15 crit chance. 5 base, which is okay. So that 5% base is actually a holdover from um, how do you want to say? Let's try that one more time. The 5% base crit chance is a holdover from pen and paper, where if you roll a d20, it is a 20-sided dice, and get a 20, roll a 20, you automatically crit. Um, the extra 10 apparently comes from the plus 5 dex bonus. So let's take a look at the crit strike. What does that do? That increases 1.1 to 16.1. That goes from what is that? 15% is 3 out of. Is that 3 out of 20? Yeah, that's 3 out of 20. Up to 8 out of 50, 4 out of 25. Yeah, I think it's worth it. So we'll do the crit. No, there are quite a few abilities later on down the road that deal with that interact with how often you crit. So having a good big crit is not a bad thing. Uh, how much money do I have after that? And we'll go ahead and get one more Arcana, one more Dungeoneering, one more Religion. Okay, done shopping for the day. Next time we will either be in the skirmishes if I take a short break, or go meet with Zoe Fargo at the Nasher safe house. Until then, we'll see you next time.